And we're set to go with the Oilers and the Utah Hockey Club, who check in 6-2-2 in their last 10. You've got McDavid and Nick Schmaltz to tee it up. And McDavid wins the opening faceoff. Attempt at scoring 50 for a fourth season comes tonight. Nurse's shot was blocked. He got it back. He'll drag, move around, head to the net, and denied by the right-handed catching Vejmelka. Nurse starts.
Yeah, he's put that to rest, hasn't he?
Lawson Krause, beautiful feed. McBain, a shot denied. Rebound ripped, and Krause had it blocked. Rebound, Mata tried to center. Picked off by Jeff Skinner. He's got Hyman, beautiful feed. Hyman's in. He shoots, and a save made by Vejmelka. Rebound, McDavid. Schmaltz on to Keller. Clayton Keller just outside the top 10 in scoring. A drive by Kesselring, and Pickard picked it up late and was able to make the save.
The Rocket, too.
Top five, both power play and penalty kill on the road for Utah. That's a poor pass to Sergachev, and it's going to lead to a short-handed chance. Nugent Hopkins, backhander, score! Short side! And did he need that? Ryan Nugent Hopkins! His 17th of the year, and just his second in 19 games. Louis had a big one on Sunday against New York, and that was a perfectly placed shot.
Utah back in November on a beautiful individual effort to drive the puck to the net, similar to this. Little pick off along the wall, and he's going to be pressured by two defensemen coming back. Well, two players, a forward and a defenseman. Or both forwards, actually, sorry. And he gets to the backhand.
Nugent Hopkins fires, and that went off the glove of Vejmelka. Rebound, chip back, Bouchard. Power play comes to an end as McDavid spins, hesitates, feeds Nugent Hopkins in front. Hyman tucks it home, and Edmonton takes a 2-0 lead. Ryan Nugent Hopkins is now factored in the last 5 Edmonton goals. Hyman collects his 23rd.
On his doorstep as he often is. Look at the coverage here by Logan Cooley on Leon Draisaitl. He is not going to allow that pass to come through. But what that does is it creates a 2-on-1 down low. Bam! Nice pass by Nugent Hopkins to find Hyman. He threads it through there, tap in back door. And that's how much respect Leon Draisaitl gets for that one-timer over there. Logan Cooley did not leave him alone.
Right at center ice.
Two big guys.
Darnell Nurse and Jack McBain lining up. Right on the dot. String one another out. McBain short with a right hurt. Nurse clipped him with a right. And another right. Short with an uppercut. Lands a right hook. Nurse comfortable at this distance. McBain is short with another right hand and eats a couple of left jabs. Fires an overhand right. Nurse a couple of chopping right hands.
Some hammer fists, but here's how it starts in front of the net, and the stick gets up a little high, the elbow thrown by Nurse, a little jostling. One punch says, yeah, you want to do this? He was the one roughing up Schmaltz in the corner and got drawn for the call. And Stenlund, the cross check, I don't think it was a great call, but he's being physical tonight, and he was swinging the right hand. There's the hammers coming down afterwards.
Stenlund was talking, Louis, you know, you play a good game against Vancouver, you got to back it up. Here's McDavid off a beautiful drop pass. Backhander score! 3-0 Edmonton. What a drop by Bouchard, and McDavid finishes.
Look at this. He's starting already. He's gone. Little tap by Bouchard. Set play in the middle of the ice. Perfectly puts it in place with speed. Nobody barely touches McDavid. The subtle little finish on the backhand side. I mean, Vejmelka's got to try and match that speed. He comes out past the blue paint. He's backpedaling as quick as he can, and he slides it right by him. Just a little chip on the back.
Series 10-5-2 with a save percent just a shade below 900. So Karel Vejmelka, I mean, you heard Joaquin Gage, felt like he should have stopped that backhander from Nugent Hopkins, and apparently Andre Torini, whether he wants a spark for his club or he feels
it. They've had that. They're a skilled team, but they work. They come at you fast, they close things off.
Speaking of fast, here's McDavid with Hyman. McDavid shoots, and a kick save made by Stauber. That's a tough stop. And a good read by Stauber off the rush against McDavid.
Never. He sold past the whole way until he finally released the shot.
See them score like that so many times off the rush. Now pumps it back to Ekholm. Showing slap shot. Now centering and deflects home. 4-0 Edmonton. Might have bounced off Hyman.
And then Matthias Ekholm with the fake. Does a nice job to work around. There's a little shove from behind, though, and that's why this is going to count. Hyman does go into the blue paint. I think he makes contact with Stauber after the puck goes in the net, but Mata's giving him cross checks, and he does a great job.
Lead pass up the right-hand side. Stenley. Nugent Hopkins back on top of the puck for the Oilers. Drop pass, Podkolzin wires and scores. And that's going to feel good for Podkolzin. He's off the shine. His first goal in 24 games. And Edmonton extends to a 5-0 lead.
Getting the feel. And you love all the aspects of the game. This is a terrific backtrack by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's having himself a game. He picked pockets in the neutral zone, finds Podkolzin on the entry, little drop pass. And Podkolzin, one thing on his mind, get this to the net. He's got a heavy, hard shot, and he pile drives this one through. Stauber.
Here's Bouchard inside. Draisaitl couldn't get the high slot redirect.
Why wouldn't you in a 5-0 game?
Exactly. McDavid inside. One-timer and a save, and a second stop made on Nugent-Hopkins. Arvidsson to Wallman. Perry. Draisaitl snapshot denied. And Stauber determined not well down. Brown, Janmark, Stetcher, and Nurse on the ice. And a steal by Janmark. Short-handed breakaway. In on Stauber. Denied. Janmark has had a couple of chances short-handed recently. A blast and a save made on Cooley. By goaltender Calvin Pickard. Another chance. Carcone, and he whistled it off the pipe. Pickard needed some help from his iron buddies and got it. Carcone to Dursey. Cooley loading up. Penalty is over, and it's smashed in the net by Dursey, and Utah's on the board at even strength. 5-1. Sean Dursey with his second goal of the season.
A hard shot, ricochets, recovered again, and then the one-timer by Dursey, little floater past the coverage.
And maybe Utah gets its ears perked heading for the third period. Draisaitl unable to handle it. Cooley, he hasn't surrendered. McDavid hits Hyman. Breakaway. Hyman denied by Stauber. Remedy that in the final 20 minutes as the Oilers look to close out a third consecutive victory over Utah this season. Rallied for a 4-3 overtime win back in November. Put the Utah Hockey Club away here at Rogers Place 4-1 on New Year's Eve. And in command throughout the evening tonight, McDavid to Bouchard to start the third. Evan Bouchard, fourth in the league in scoring among defensemen. Setting up Jeff Skinner for a good chance. Handcuffed Stauber, but he made the save. Here's a shot by Ekholm, and he scores. Late contact with Skinner on Stauber, but that should not matter. Matthias Ekholm.
He's been a force out in this game tonight. And obviously on the offensive board, as you said, with 3 points, but he's been great defensively. He's been physical. He's been in it. Great forecheck again. The drive down the ice initially creates the good chance of the little button hook by Bouchard, and then they go to work again to turn this puck over. A lot of giveaways. But obviously Edmonton, you saw on that list, has a fairly easy schedule as far as teams that are out of the playoffs and on the outside looking in.
Won't be easy Thursday.
No. They have some difficult ones as well. They're all different.
Here's a steal and a quick backhanded flick home. Victor Arvidsson with goals in back-to-back games. And Edmonton running Utah right out of the building. It's 7-1.
Pretty shaken up after that collision into the boards. And it was Big Podkolzin that kind of was on the hunt for the puck, and then he goes in. This is just stay with a bouncing puck. I mean, and again, Mata
across, Gunther at the horn, a shot swallowed up by Pickard, paddles it into the corner, and the Edmonton Oilers, without Leon Draisaitl getting on the score sheet, nevertheless cruise home to a 7-1 victory.